brothers.
All right, so
Well, wait a minute here.
wait,
Why? Where did that guy come from?
what guy?
That guy.
This guy came from...
No, not that guy. The guy past that guy.
The green
That guy, yeah.
Oh, I saw that at this.
Is that
Whatever.
from Toy Story?
Dollar store.
No, it's a dollar store or
Green
something.
Army,
I was like, man, this is like, yeah,
Used to play with those when we were a kid.
yeah.
Shoot BB
Well, I
guns.
guess
They
so.
weren't that big though.
They're the ones we stuck the firecrackers in between their legs.
Remember, we used to set them up like you make all the landscape and you set them up in their prone position and then we take BB guns and we
Happiness was a dirt pile.
holy cow, we'd have the tanks and we'd shoot them, and that's
It had
Ultra.
a dirt pile and a water hose, and much fun was had till the dirt pile went away.
I had an oil rig with a
Adventure
water hose
people.
and some sticks. I made basically made this
Cherokee people.
Cherokee.
Adventure people.
You take
Yeah.
get the lawn darts, and
Yep.
everybody gets a turn throwing lawn darts, and then you rate how much damage you incurred. Incoming missile, and
Yep.
throw it, and then occasionally you do a lateral move and stick your buddy with the lawn dart. They weren't sharp or nothing, so they didn't.
They would hurt.
Our game was somebody would have a bow and an arrow, and he would turn his back, and everybody would go hide in the field of tall grass.
and then shoot.
And
up
then
in
you
the
turn
air.
around and shoot up in the air and see who you get closest to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you're cheating. That was more than one pump. I know it was. Yeah,
Just saying.
I remember we got bored one time and I was like, we were shooting BB guns or pellet guns. I don't know. And all I know is we were bored. It's like, what are we going to do? And the guy in my buddy's like, hey, does this hurt? And he like,
Dunk.
he put it right at my foot and pulled the trigger and everything. And that, I think it was a BB gun and it like hit me. This was back when you had those tennis shoes that was just nothing but a piece of canvas.
Yeah, the
And
chucks.
it hit me right on the freaking like little toe. And man, it was just like, it was purple for like weeks and weeks and weeks. It hurt so
My
bad.
cousin has still got a BB in him to this day from when we were kids farting around.
Yeah, I remember my friend, we were doing football stuff, and it was like, hey, I want to do a football drill. Okay, I'm going to do, you get down and pretend you're the quarterback, and I'm going to get down here, and you say, ready, hike.
Pretend he's a train and choo choo choo.
And he ran his head right into my crotch.
Which head?
Exactly.
Right.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
The shit.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now it's my turn.
Oh, sorry.
My turn.
The shit we did, well, it was like Baby Lee. We went out and remember we went out to, what was it? Piss Road. And it was like, hey, of course he's in the back seat going, hey, be funny. Let's take his car. And he jumps in the front seat, take off the car. And then Baby Lee's like, no. And bloop, we ran over him.
That poor guy. One time he got out of the car, I'm driving, and he goes to take a piss, and he tries to get back in. I start driving away, and he runs to chase after the car, and I slam on the brakes. He rams his shoulder into the car door and dislocates it.
That's a true story.
We were hauling hay, and my brother really pissed me off. So once the hay got in the barn, I went and found a nice long 2x4, stood just inside the doorway. My brother was coming up this way, and I got back, went and hit the side of the barn and got enough whip going, caught him running, smack. All I saw was feet come up in the air.
Anytime we'd have girls riding with us, we'd have to stop at Piss Road. We gotta go tinkle. All right, get up behind the car. And they'd get back behind the car, and we put the car in reverse and back over them and knock them over while they're peeing. True story.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were you saying?
what was you talking about?
I don't know. You were going to say something. I said something about the army man. Next thing I know, we're backing over women.
We
taking
were,
a piss.
yeah, we were running over people on Piss Road. Yeah, it's like, well, yeah. I don't know what was. No, we were actually going to talk about something else.
You was.
The illegals.
Oh, that's right. The illegals.
Illegals on what?
You brought it up, and I told you to put a pin in it because I had
The
to go
illegals
wee-wee.
coming across.
Oh yeah. So thank you. So what was it? I was watching on. It was Sheriff. What's his
Done.
name? Garvey. Is it Garvey Judd?
The guy from Florida.
Judd.
Correct. Yeah, and he was, and I don't know all the details on it, but it was just he's putting everything out there, and he is just a good old
Well,
boy.
he's having to deal with Haitians now.
Well, oh yeah, they're got a fucking major problem going on, right? So, but what he
That's my Haitian thing.
Well, you got to kind of wonder
They
about
know.
the Haitian guys when the leaders call themselves barbecue, and you go, why you call yourself barbecue? Because I cook and eat my enemy.
Because you want to lick me off your fingers.
You win.
So, anyways, so Garvey Judd, sheriff type, he's talking about, I guess they picked up some, because there's all this human trafficking. We hear about it. It's becoming more and more and more. So he has this poster board he sets out there. He's got all these people. Some of them are blurred out, and he's talking about how they picked up. I think it's 3 women they picked up, and they wound up putting them in custody, and then, of course, got confessions
I've
and all
done
this
that.
shit. Have you? And this is where
Last week.
and this is why we're in the problem we're in, I guess. Anyways,
Equal
no,
opportunity offender.
Hey.
yeah. So he's talking about it, and what they're doing is, so these 3 females, they come across the border illegally. They have a cartel member.
The wristband. And the wristband.
Well, I don't know if they're wristbanded, but anyways, they're
they're-
probably chipped some form of fashion. And anyways, they have a cartel member that's with them. And essentially what it is that cartel member is their navigator, their pimp, their whatever. They have to report to
Management.
it. Just, yeah, management.
Barbecue and the wristbands.
There's
So
there's
you
a
can get
band.
That's a
back in
band
and
name.
get
There's
on
a band
barbecue.
name.
Barbecue and the wristbands.
So
I'm sorry.
So what they're doing is
Aren't you guys the tank slappers? Or the taint slappers?
let's see,
Haggard.
haggard
tank
tank
slappers.
slappers.
Haggard taint slackers.
Anyways, so listen.
Focus.
So these girls are out of New York, based out of New York, and all they're doing is they're just straight up prostitution. And the thing is they have paperwork. So they were coming. They come into
So
states.
they got the debit card and
They got the
Visa
debit
card.
Cell
card. They
phone.
got cell phone. They got everything, and they have a cartel that is their manager, right?
Well, the Venezuelans and the Hondurans and the El
goes one step
Salvadorans.
further.
We're
This
listening. You
goes-
keep going. We're
This
staying
goes
on
one
top.
step forward. They're based out of New York. They go to big cities like, Chicago.
Would be funny if they went to Boston and picked up the Boston accent because they go, I want to suck your cock. Come here, you
So-
big guy with your giant cock.
So they're going to
saying.
all these major cities all over the nation, United States, and they're all they're going is for one thing, and that's for sex, and they're doing it for free. What I mean for free is they're getting paid for doing their part, but the cartel gets a cut.
Yeah, 90%.
They work, okay? But the thing is all their travels is paid for by the U.S. government because they have a fly certificate, so they don't have to show ID.
Fly girls.
They're fly girls, yeah.
Yeah, like Soul
So
Train.
they don't have to show an ID. They don't have to go through security. They just walk in, they show their piece of paper, they get on an airplane, and they fly to whatever destination it is. They do the acts, they get back on it, and fly right back. And it's all it's paid for,
Joe Biden
funded
did that.
by the cartel via Joe Biden and our taxpayer monies.
Thank you.
Why are they
And
not?
that's not.
bothering?
And that's
Why are
not,
you not stomping his guts out, Private
And that's
Pile?
not an alleged state. That is the actual thing that's happening.
You said they're going to major cities,
Major cities. We're
not
talking
just your general cities.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
not any
when I-
private
when-
cities.
So they're
Lieutenant
flying
cities?
into major airports, is what they're doing.
Major cities.
JFK
Yeah,
is
they're-
So JFK has been based in all of this. From,
they do
from
have
Sheriff
Hooters
Judd
Airline.
They
do have Hooters Airline.
Well, Cooters.
Hooters.
Cooter
Anyway,
in the school.
Cooter Airline.
so JFK is a hub. So when so
Which
they're
is
going to major.
Which is
so
ironic
the-
because he was a big fan of the Cooter too.
Well, so you got big major airports. You got Chicago, Atlanta, Dallas, LAX, places. Major hubs. They're going from point A to point B, direct flights.
But no private hubs.
They're
Colonel Hubs.
Well, it could
no,
be
no general.
they're
hubs.
they're doing. Yeah, it's a private. They're going through. Damn, you're a fucking ass. Sucked into that one, huh?
I'm laughing. I thought
Anyways,
it was funny.
Yeah, they're flying in and out of major hubs, doing private hub action.
Ooh, to the general location,
Yes,
the general
general
population,
public.
but it's a
general
direct,
the general public.
but literally taking direct flights, JFK to LAX, and what's
Do you have proof of this?
Yeah, they have testimony.
Oh,
It's not
They have
alleged.
testicles.
Tina.
This just came, and
They
this
have
just came
testicle
out.
money.
This just came out like just a few days ago.
I believe it.
No, I'm serious, and it's the layers of this onion is just.
Well, the MS-13 is getting all the free drug muling that they can handle. Half of that stuff coming in through Eagle Pass, or was. So.
It's just.
I don't know. I believe all of it, but I haven't seen any of it. But I still believe it.
Yeah, I do
Telling
too.
them.
I believe it. I believe it. It's true.
I believe.
I have no doubt. I believe.
Do they serve biscuits and fried taters in there?
Sure.
I like a little mustard on my biscuits. Could do a whole episode during Sling Blade. What was his name?
Sling Blade?
Billy Bob Thornton.
No, Billy Bob Thornton's character in Sling Blade. What the hell was his name?
Well,
Yeah, ask the Googler.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
I've never seen the whole movie.
Never.
I've never seen the whole movie.
Dude, that is a cinematic masterpiece.
I've never
I've never
seen
seen the whole movie.
What are you going to do with that Kaiser blade you got there? I'm going to hit you in the head with it.
Oh, I can
He was in there and he was on my mama and he
poor
was
little
making
buddy.
all kinds of noises and I just thought he
The
was
little
hurting
fellers
her.
in the
And
back sleeping in the dirt.
Carl Childers.
Carl. Oh, yeah, that's right. Carl, goddammit, you stupid son of a bitch. You don't get out of here, I'm going to kick your ass.
Well,
Well, I know I probably shouldn't have done that, but there you go. Some people call it a Kaiser blade. I call it a sling hug. Sling blade, a Kaiser hug. I call it a sling blade.
You serve French fried potatoes in there?
have you guys seen this movie?
Sling blade. Let me tell you about that one.
Made Lucas Black a whole shitload of money. He was a little kid.
Yeah.
He was also in NCIS New Orleans. Anyway, a couple of movies.
Well,
John Ritter.
he's in that?
Mm-hmm.
Was it before or after he died?
Dwight Yoakam, before he died.
Dwight Yoakam's in there?
Actually,
Yoakam.
I have to
Dwight
say,
Yoakam doesn't end well. God damn it, Carl, you stupid son of a bitch. And you, Now, what are you going to do with that sling blade? I'm going to hit you in the head with it.
dude, I have to say that Dwight Yoakam,
Pretty good actor.
he is. And it's like, when you see it, it's like, who's this? It's not the same pink Cadillacs and,
As long
Guitars and Cadillacs.
guitars and Cadillacs. Yeah. I mean,
he's not
it's,
wearing
hillbilly
skinny
music.
jeans.
yeah, but both, I love the music. I always liked Dwight Yoakam because he's like, it's an old school style with a new
Outlaw
hard-
country.
with a hard edge. He is Buck Owens. That's what he is. He is the modern day Buck Owens because everything he did was copied from Buck Owens. You watch
I believe you.
Yeah. So, but seeing him on the movies, it's like, what the fuck? He don't look nothing like that.
He's
But
been
he's
really
pretty
good in
good.
every movie he's been in.
I like him. But anyways, yeah, prostitutes, illegals, cartel, major hubs, taxpayer money, funded.
America.
Yeah, live it or love it, lump it.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
I'm with you.
Reed Brothers.
Warmer.
Reed Brothers.